I get so many emails, so many calls saying, Mr. Lakhani, conversions are taking place, abductions are taking place, women are being forced to convert throughout in India as well as in Pakistan, Bangladesh. Please do something about it, Mr. Lakhani. It's not allowed. Why do you allow this? Let me come clean. Why are the Abrahamic traditions so keen to expand? First of all, I'm telling you very bluntly, Christianity is struggling big time in the United Kingdom.
Is it because they are in a decline in the Western world?
So they have no place to live, so they have to go to the third world where there are some gullible population that can be taken for a ride into believing Christianity. The thinking youngsters in the UK are moving away from Christianity in droves. All the churches are abandoned, check it out. So they, in order to protect their tradition, they are moving to the third world. And India loves spirituality, so they like to go to there. But how do they promote their tradition? See how nasty it is. You see, the one thing they do, the Christian missionaries did, is very simple. In one hand, bread, in another hand, Bible. If you want to eat, survive, go to good school, your children, adopt the Bible, convert. See? Now, you may think this is fair enough. In some way, they're still doing good to the poor people. Think about it. Their mentor, Christ, when he went first time to Jerusalem, to the temple, the Jewish temple, do you know first thing he did? He saw the money traders doing business in the temple. He kicked their tables away saying, you are a den of thieves. These are the words he used. If you sell religion, you are a den of thieves. These are the words of Jesus. So now these Christian missionaries are going out doing the same thing, bread and Bible. So he must be saying, what the hell are these guys doing in my name? See, Christ was a genuine person, a truly spiritual giant. And yet the way he's being promoted or presented, used for evangelical purposes, it goes against his teaching straight away. Just talking about the Christ entering the temple. And by the way, I must cut a comment about some of the Hindu movements. I'm very sad to say, some of the Hindu movements are doing the same. They're turning Hinduism as if like a money-making machinery. They may mean well. Some people say, but some good is still coming out. I say, no. They must give up this idea of using religion for money-making. I give the best example. The example is the Ramakrishna movement. If you donate 100 pounds, say, give it to the poor, all the 100 pounds will go to the poor. Not a penny will go to any of the swamis or the administration cost. No, zero administration. It's genuine. They're not trying to make money out of it, turning it into a commercial enterprise. And that is how all temples should be run. Don't use them like a den of thieves, as Christ said, to a money-making opportunity. But some Hindu movements, I must say this very blatantly, in India and in UK, are turning their temple bodies into money-making machinery. This goes against the teaching of Hinduism. So anyway, this idea of Christianity coming through like this, other tricks they use is very standard stuff. They will say, look, either you convert or you go to hell. Standard thing. They fear and fraud. Now, this is, that can't be real. Why should somebody genuine should be sent to hell just because they doesn't embrace their religion? Why? It doesn't make sense whatsoever. That means this God is a very nasty fellow. So it doesn't make sense. And the other issue that is very worrying is this. They say that if this idea of reincarnation that is at the heart of Hinduism re-enters the market, their whole theology collapses. Whole theology of Abrahamic tradition is do goody-goody, eat, drink, burp, be a good Christian or whatever, and you end up in heaven permanently. You sorted yourself out. And suddenly this Jay comes in with his Hinduism saying, look my friend, no heaven waiting for you, you come back in nappies. And the whole theology crashes. All the three Abrahamic traditions theology will crash if reincarnation resurfaces in this world. That is why they will not allow Hinduism. That is why they are so keen to undermine it. Because if Hinduism wins, all the traditions are killed out, destroyed. The other thing is exclusivism. We alone are right. Now Hindus say no, there are many different ways. And some can be non-religious even to be spiritual, and this will destroy their tradition because they say we alone are right. They alone come to Christ to come through, go to God who come through Christ. All this is destroyed. So exclusive is compromised. Idea of heaven and hell is compromised. How can they allow this Hinduism to enter? In fact, I'll tell you a funny story. When I was appointed at the head of the first Hindu tutor at Eton College, I thought next day all the newspapers will have my petty picture. This is Jay Lakhani. Nothing appeared. So I asked the BBC journalist. I said, why didn't? Not a single man mentioned that the first Hindu tutor appointed by Eton College.
They are not interested in promoting Hinduism.
No. They say very simple, Mr. Lakhani, do we throw bombs? I said, no, you won't appear then. See, it's the only way I can get into the BBC, make BBC do good documentaries about Hinduism, the art and the culture and the philosophy of Hinduism is if I throw bombs. Now, I'm not going to go down that line. But you see how poor things are. They are frightened of Hinduism, and they will only take notice of us if we become much more robust in the way we present ourselves. So that's what I keep doing on BBC whenever I get a chance. Anyway, these are the issues that kind of, in a way, come from the Abrahamic tradition. So I had to make a list. There's so many things that work me up. One other funny story I must say. Once I was debating with a Christian minister. He said, Mr. Lakhani, we are not trying to convert. We're just spreading the good news. Yeah, lovely language. You know, how can I stop somebody spreading the good news? So I said, oh, wonderful, but I'm very naughty. My response is equally naughty. I said, good, very good. You see, one Christian minister, he was head of London Interfaith Centre, told me, Mr. Lakhani, Vivekananda speaks with the same authority as Christ. I said, good, you understood. He comes with the same dynamism as Christ. I said, then my issue is this. You see, Vivekananda was only born about 150 years ago. Mm-hmm. Christ was born about 2,000 years ago. Mm-hmm. So we got the latest edition of news from Vivekananda. And what you know what they say about all news? All news is no news. So you want to spread the news, spread the modern news means must be the latest. And the latest edition comes from Vivekananda, unfortunately not from Christ. This is my response. I have to be very robust sometimes and sometimes very cutting, in order to make sure that our tradition is preserved, its dignity is not undermined. Unfortunately, when I see the Hindu youth going against Hinduism, that is why I put on the red jacket, said, stop it guys, stop it, you have no right to do that.